That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
All right. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Daisuke Yokiyama comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder
just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And with that, here's a look at the defense we'll see from Reading. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Logan Ullman steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
batting fifth, first baseman
Kenneth Bentler will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, Vladimir Medina, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Carlos Ortiz will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
A quick out number 1.
fielder Jared Shea.
Jared Shea is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Derek Burr will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Daisuke Yokoyama is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mitchell-Tree giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Murillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you really don't want to start putting labels on guys too early in their career, but this guy has been hearing the tag good field, no hit for at least a couple of years now, and he's going to have to do some maturing at the plate, or he's going to find himself being a utility guy for the rest of his career.
Manuel Francisco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Reading leads it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Logan Ullman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
Left fielder giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Kenneth Bentler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
0-2 is the count.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Vladimir Medina is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ortiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Bergeron waits on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 30.
In now, Jared Shea. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in, Derek Burr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. Daisuke Yokoyama steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Grounded to short. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Tap fouled at home plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Right side. Jackson ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The designated hitter,
Manuel
number 4,
Francisco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The perfection continues. 21 straight. Logan Ullman digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And reined in 1 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Vladimir Medina will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been. Carlos Ortiz will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Dribbled to the right side. And he's retired 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3,
Jared Shea will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bergeron is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter, number 10,
Derek Burr will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Skied into straightaway right. Mitchell-Tree is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.